It was drink for Jamie all over the place.
Done. Yeah, that's the Daigo level 6 drink already, brother. He is the most friendly motherfucker in history.
This is
okay, go ahead.
One of my all-time favorite FGC stories, and it happened this weekend.
Okay, no, please.
You're usually the one with the stories, but I think this is pretty godlike.
No, please tell us.
So listen to this. So we're in Orlando. Okay. So one of my favorite people ever, I haven't seen in fucking 6 years, is CJ Truth. If you guys don't know, CJ was like the elite Street Fighter 4 Fei Long, right? At the time, him and Knuckle Duo were causing a lot of chaos in brackets. So we're talking, we're just catching up. So hyped to see each other, because I had just texted him a couple weeks prior, like, I was thinking of him and his dad, because his dad is just such an awesome dude. So I was just talking to him, you know, catching up, blah, blah, blah. So we're outside of that bar that I was telling you about, okay? So I'm talking to him. Man, energy's cool. We're going crazy. We're just so hyped. Just talking about, you know, bam, bam. All of a sudden, bam! Like, what the fuck? Somebody just Urian tackled the shit out of me. Like, bow! I was like, yo, I'm like, the fuck? Somebody trying to fight me? Because it was like a violent hit.
It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. Hello?
It was like I'm serious. Like, I thought Urian shoulder tackled me, and I was like turning around about to fucking swing. Like, I thought I had to defend myself. It didn't feel like a brotherly. You know what I'm saying? It was like a boom, and I was like,
hello?
Whoa! Okay. And then I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I see this big ass head, like a big fucking head, massive fucking crater on my shoulder, leaning on me like this. I'm like, Daigo?
Stop.
I swear to God.
Brother,
I swear to God. Wait. I'm going to show you the proof.
First of all, I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true. I'm just saying stop, because I couldn't imagine that. That's why obviously it's a story, but like Daigo.
It gets better. It gets better.
No. Okay. Hold on. I have a few questions before you go on with this. Was Daigo a little bit extra happy?
That's what I'm going to get into. It was drink for Jamie all over the place.
Done. Yeah, that's the Daigo level 6 drink already, brother. He is the most friendly motherfucker in history.
Bro,
story.
That motherfucker was so gone. So I'm confused as fuck, and I'm like, I realize it's him, and he's like leaning on me, and I'm like, Daigo, what the fuck are you doing? And then he's so fucking blasted. Like, this man is absolutely just not there. This was Saturday night. He had to play tomorrow. Like, this, he had to play. Yeah, bro. And he fucked up Kobayan, which is the funniest thing about it. So, yeah, I'm like confused, like, wow, what the fuck just happened? And I'm watching him, and he's just like literally like walking, and then he just stops, and then he walks, takes a big step, and then he goes like this, and then he goes like this, and then he just walked into the bathroom, and then he walks out a couple minutes later. And this is the funny part. So he comes back. He's so shit-faced, right? And then PR Rog is coming. And he bumps into PR Rog. So me and CJ are looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on? So he bumps into PR Rog, and PR Rog's like, wait, what the fuck? And then PR Rog is like, he looks at him like, wait, Daigo? And then he goes, Daigo, you okay? But Daigo's kind of in front of him, so he doesn't know. So he's like, and he's like, Daigo, you okay? And Daigo's like, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he's like, yes. Like, he's literally saying it in English. He's like, yes, right? And then PR Rog's like, then grabs him, right? So he sees, he gets bumped. He's like, what the fuck? He looks, it's Daigo. He's like, wait, you need help? Daigo, yeah, no. So I'm okay, right? And then he's holding him, and then he like kind of gets in front of him, and then Daigo goes, and he like starts hugging him, and he's like,
English, right?
In English. I'm like, this motherfucker. I know you can speak English, you lying sack of shit.
Motherfucker has been doing this shit for so long. This is the same thing as the fucking Sako age that I was talking about. The same thing with the Daigo myth of not speaking English, brother. Same shit.
Bullshit. Well, that motherfucker's a CIA agent for all I know, bro. There's no way. He's definitely a double agent. Chat, look at this picture. I got the proof. Look at.
Let me show the picture.
Look at him. He even is doing the fucking scheming hands, bro. He is 100% His name is Michael Thompson. He is not Japanese. He was raised in Chicago. I know when I see this type of scheming hand sign. Let's look at him. He even got the fucking smirk.
What did he drink?
Bro, I don't know what he was drinking, but that dude was out of it. The funniest thing, the Japanese players kept trying to get him back, but they just gave up. Bonchan, they all just gave up. They're like, okay, this motherfucker is out of his mind, and they just let Daigo do whatever the fuck he wanted by himself, bro. That shit was hilarious. He was so drunk. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen Daigo like this. But yeah,
when it comes to Daigo doing that, right? Like there was a point before when he was like super alcoholic, and he admits that, and then he's like, I'm gonna stop alcohol. I'm gonna go train extra hard. And he did that really, and he was able to fucking overcome that and fucking really stop. Really. Okay, but now we're back. We're back in the game, brother.
Yeah, he did that shit, bro. He did it Saturday night before top 24,
brother,
bro.
Worst. That's the worst, brother. That's the worst, bro.
And he woke up and just destroyed second place at fucking.
That's the worst.
What did Kobanyan get? He got third place. He got third place at Evo Japan, right? Yeah, bro, he just casually beating him on a hangover.
I mean, what I'm saying is like he could have gotten even more further. Imagine if Daigo wasn't drunk, right?
Right.
Or did not drink, right? He easily for sure. Because you're gonna tell me that you're gonna be 100% the next day, right? You're not gonna be 100% for sure.
No way.
Because like some of your body is basically like trying to get back to your state when you don't have alcohol, right? So it's using a lot of resources. So you can't tell me like you're 100%. You're never 100% from a hangover, you know? You could still win for sure, but you're not 100% like mentally, physically.
Well, he might have been 110 like Jamie actually.
Maybe, huh? No, maybe. But no, there's no way, bro. No shot. I don't know a single world champion that was drunk, brother.
I don't know, man.
Before. I do not know a single person, brother. I swear.
That man was powered up, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, but he did not win because of that.
Possibly. I don't know. That shit was hilarious either way.
There's no way, brother.
Oh my god. Yeah, so anyways, that was basically the story I wanted to tell. It was hilarious.
That's a great story. He shouldered you?
He literally Urian tackled me, bro.
Can I ask a question? Let's say, for instance, right? You know, like that immediate random response that, like, you know, like you just like, you basically just, that's your instinct, right? So let's say I get hit by randomly like that. Plus, it's like we're just having a great time there in the lobby. Somebody hit me like that, and then my initial response, let's say, for example, was just to do like a fucking right hook, example, but without knowing who the fucking person is. Think about that. Imagine that we get shoulder tackled by that person that we don't know of, and then randomly I just stuck out a right hook, and then that dude got hit in the face. For some reason, I'm gonna be the most hated person in the entire FGC.
Yeah, especially if it's Daigo. Imagine if I hit Daigo with a right hook. I would have cried. Yes. I would have been like, oh my god, no!
I have to apologize.
I wouldn't give a fuck about getting canceled. I'd be like, yo, honestly, I don't give a fuck if you guys cancel me. I just would never want to hit Daigo.
No, nobody would want to hit Daigo anyways. I'm just saying, like, that would be an accident, right? Unless you had this.
Honestly, I think it would be 5 stars like Grand Theft Auto at that point, bro. They send the tanks after me, helicopters.
You know.
I don't think I'm making it out of that hotel.
Like after delivering a right hook to that one, because you cannot say like, dude, I was assaulted by this guy.
They might even take away my passport, even though I'm a citizen, bro. They might just. I wish I could have recorded how he hit, bro. It literally felt like somebody did not like me. That's how hard he hit me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I turn around, like, then I see this big ass fucking head just laying on my. The funniest part is he stayed on me, like he was like sleeping on me. I was like,
do you guys have any like previous like relationships like or hung out before?
No, I mean me and Daigo always say hi to each other because he saw me traveling over the years and in the arcades when I was there for 2 weeks. He would we'd play and he'd wave at me or whatever.
You guys have an actual conversation?
We never. I like troll him when we're like playing sets. And then I'll make faces at him and he'll start laughing at me because he's a troll. But we've never really directly communicated outside of those. Like,
did he whisper English or pretended during that time that he doesn't understand?
No, he doesn't. No, he'll just say okay and thank you. That's it.
I knew that guy. I told you. Now I'm glad there's like multiple sources now that can confirm it.
Yeah, that he speaks English.
Like, I was saying this to people. I was saying this to people. Nobody fucking believed me. I look like a fucking liar the whole time.
Nah, he definitely speaks English.
I was like, first of all, what were you talking about? He got a Motel 6 room for us to play. How the fuck do you think we communicated there? Do you think we just did sign languages?
Oh shit, that's
like,
true.
What the fuck? We did it all the time, every weekend, brother. Like, how do you think, yo, Daigo, what hotel you're staying? Oh, I stay in this hall, whatever the hell, you know, or this tower. So if you want to go play, I'm in room this. Okay. We play later, like that. Obviously, his English is not perfect, but you could fucking understand each other, right? He speaks English, understand completely well. But then, when there's like a lot of people, he doesn't understand anything. We need translator. like, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what's the funniest part about this? Like, we're going to the elevator, and then somebody was like in the corners, like recognized Daigo. I was walking, and then we're gonna go to the room, whatever. Daigo, somebody stopped at the elevator. Daigo, could you sign an autograph? He like act like he didn't understand what that meant. As a way to avoid that situation. And then I just had to go with it. I think he doesn't understand.
That motherfucker, bro.
Like,
you're a trooper. You're a trooper for doing that.
Do that. At that point, you have to just go with it.
But in your head, you're like, you motherfucker. You would just.
Yeah. In my head, I was like, oh my god, this the play? That's the play? Not understand? You know?